Hi everyone and welcome. So today we're going to talk all about how to enroll someone, and I'm going to walk you through the system on how to do it specifically. So you should already have a wholesale customer sign-up sheet filled out. This would be the first thing you need. So if you don't have these sheets, go into our team page, go into the file section, and they are there for you as well. If you have my Word quick info document, then it's in the first page there as well. There are different ones, so there are Canada and US ones, so just keep an eye out for that as well. And we are going to get started. So this is going to be for anybody that you're enrolling, but you can actually do this for your sharers as well. So if you've had a sharer who's hosted a class for you, we know that we always give our sharers their enrollments unless they say otherwise. So we'll talk about how to enroll them for ourselves, and then also for somebody else, say it be a share. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are going to get started and walk our way through this. Okay, so we are on here for my accounts. So the very first thing you're going to do is go to your Wellness Advocate Services and register a new Wellness Advocate. Okay. So literally this, the system is very user-friendly, so let's just start going through it. So what is your preferred language? Okay, they can pick whatever language they'd like. We're just gonna leave ours as English today. Where will your products be shipped? So again, we're just gonna make it for us up here in Canada, but again, for wherever you are for your location and where your clients are going from, then make this adjusted to them. So for today, we're gonna hit Canada, press continue. So because of that, these are the two options that we have. So if we're delivering to Canada, we can do local. OTG is on the ground. This means that you're going to be ordering from the Canadian warehouse. You can do international. So NFR means not for retail. This is if you're going to be ordering out of the US warehouse. So keep this in mind depending on what kit they're ordering. If they're ordering the family essentials like the beadlet kits, the home essentials, the nature solutions, they can order from the Canadian side. But if we're doing the cleanse and restore kit or the diamond kit or something like that, we're going to be ordering it from the States. Or if you're going to be doing single, say a little bit more of the supplements, then you're going to be doing it from the US, depending on what we have available at the time. So just keep that in mind. So for today, we're going to just do local on the ground and press continue. The next part, so wholesale customer or wellness advocate. Okay, so the biggest difference with this, make sure you speak with your upline before you do this, because you only have 14 days to move your people. So if you put them in as a wellness advocate, and you put them on your front line because they are going to be the most absolutely fantastic builder, and guess what? They decided they no longer wanted to do the business. You could have enrolled them first as a wholesale customer and then upgraded them after 90 days, okay? A lot of your clients are gonna just be enrolling as wholesale customers. This is an absolute fantastic option. It gives them their 25% off of retail. They can go on LRP, get 10 to 30% back, right? Get the free product of the month. Again, they don't have to order every single month. That can be an option for them as well. And then no tax ID is required. So this is a big thing. So for this one, it's just your wholesale customer account. For your wellness advocate, they do have to put through their social insurance, because then they can be earning commission. So it does have, they will earn a T4. So for Canada, you're going to earn a T4 wherever you are. States-wise, you would be earning for that tax bracket, okay? So this is the two big differences. So don't always jump for the wellness advocate. They don't have to be member. You can do a wholesale customer and upgrade after 90 days. So that is a perfect option if you have someone who's like, yeah, they want to do the business. Okay, well, let's talk. You can give them some homework before you enroll them, and or they can upgrade after 90 days. They can be fully trained and ready to go and have them launched properly. Okay, so you do have those two options. So for today, we're just going to enroll as a wholesale customer. Okay, next we are going to start filling out our sheets. So if you're going from your wholesale customer form, then we're going to start putting in our first name. And guys, I'm just going to put on here for my information, just to make it a little bit easier on here for us. So it's mostly saved. So we're just going to put in for Judith. We're going to do my last name. Okay. Let's do, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Brookview Drive. I'm going to do this in Brampton and then do it in Ontario. Okay, we're just going to pick this first one on here. Okay, so this is how it needs to go into the system. Make sure you put a space here. If you don't put a space, it brings it up as an error. So just keep that there. You will have some customers who that this is their personal information, but they don't want the order to come to them. So just double check that with them as well. If we are going to ship to the same address, just press ship to the same address. Okay. Evening phone number, we'll put in mine on here. And then email, I don't think it's going to register with mine, so I'm just going to make a fake email on here because mine's already been registered. And now we're just going to make the birthdays. Now you guys all know how old I am. And then this is where it comes up on here. So when you are putting through your enrollee and sponsorship, normally I just put through the same. So if I'm enrolling this person and I'm using my account, this will normally come up automatically with my name on it. But again, keep an eye out if you are putting through enrollments for your sharers or for somebody else that this part is correct. I normally leave my sponsorship the same as enroller so that I can do my wellness consult with them and figure out where I want to place them. If we are looking at the very end of the month, it's like the last day of the month and that person needs to get placed, then you can put your sponsor ID straight in here. But make sure you verify always, 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 even if you know that number off by heart, just verify the ID to make sure it's correct. And then you guys create a password. So I like to make all my customers the same. It just makes it a lot easier for me to keep track of. So it's oils 1, 2, 3, 4. But again, you guys can use whatever you want. Another one is like essential with a number 1 on it, using capitals for the first letter. And then just agree to the terms and then press continue. And say, no, we're not going to save this. And then this is where you can choose your enrollment kits. So this is a fantastic spot. So you can really go through it, but I do advise, please keep an eye out for French on here and the English kits, because all of the books that come in that kit will be specified for that language. Okay, so these ones are all French kits. So let's just hit the arrow and move ourselves across. So say for today, we are going to do, we'll do the most popular. So let's do the home essentials kit. Okay, and also look, limited time supply. Okay, so for today, we're going to do the home essentials kit. Add to cart. We're going to scroll down and there it is for you. So the home essentials kits, and look at with our promotion that we have on this month, if you order 200 points or more, you get a free wild orange and the Copio Baya. Yeah, I never pronounced it properly, but you know what's on here. So this is a promotional product, so you can see it's been zeroed out so that they're only paying for the product. Say your customer likes deep blue and they wanted to add on the deep blue. So you can search on here as well. And we wanted to add in the deep blue rub. Okay, so you can add it on, but I want you to notice that the promotional products have disappeared. That's not a problem because so have our totals as well. So we're just going to hit view totals. And look, they come back up with your full totals. Okay, now what if your client doesn't want a kit? Okay, So remembering that our kits are always the better value, always, always, always the better value. They're getting so much more product for the price. They're getting their memberships. So that is what we always want to go to because it's the best value for the customers. But you will still have customers who don't want that. So if they are just enrolling with a membership and a couple of oils, then that's what we're going to do for them. So again, this is what you're looking for. So the doTERRA intro booklet, the English one, or you can find the US one. What you're looking for that I always verify with is I know it's $42 for the membership. Okay, so there it is. Add to cart, that's your membership. And then they can add in whatever they'd like. So let's say that they're going to get a lemon and let's do a lemongrass because you can't live without lemongrass as far as I'm concerned. And let's do a peppermint, okay? So this is what they wanted for their order. And you guys just make sure that when you are going through on here that you are just take your time, go through, make sure that you're keying what you want. Because look, you put in pepper, I'm getting peppermint beadlets, I'm getting black pepper. So just make sure, take your time, take your time, take your time, okay? So we're looking for our peppermint 15 ml. Okay, so we've put in our 3 oils with our membership. We have our totals. Let's view our totals up here. Okay, and then next we're just going to say that my billing address is the same as my shipping. So just have that confirmed as well. Okay, I normally just save the payments information just because it makes it a lot easier. And then we're going to say process order now and continue, right? And then this is where you're going to fill out your credit card information. So make sure you're using the name on the card, member, especially for spouses, if they're using their husband's card or wife's card or so ever have you, make sure it's the name on the credit card that you're getting. Don't assume, so always ask. You key in, so here, we'll do this. So we're gonna do Judas Hamid, and then you literally just type in your card number, okay? We're going to do your expiry dates. This one does ask, so you have to put in the 2000. You have to pull it in, you just can't put 0920. You have to put in the full amount. And then the verification code is a code on the back. Okay, and then you would hit process order. Okay, I'm just doing this as a run for you guys, so we're not going to actually process this order. But once it goes through, this part will change and it will say thank you here, and it will give you an enrollment ID number. Okay, and then you know that order has been processed. If you have not received that, then what I would suggest doing is waiting a few minutes, because you will receive an email as soon as that enrollment's gone through. So wait with, even just give it 10 minutes, not even that long, because they're automatic. So if you haven't received that email, then that hasn't gone through. You can also call to confirm with the credit card to see if the credit card's been charged, but you should be seeing thank you and then the enrollment number. So I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second. So once I'm at that part, the enrollment sheet that I have, I always write in their enrollment number at the top, so I have it for reference as well. I'm not going to, it's very, very common. I get phone calls all the time trying to log in my account. I can't find my ID number. Okay, technically go through your emails because they've emailed you, but if they deleted them, then I have it here on reference. So I'm not running through all of my back office to try to find it for them. So I always keep it here, and I do write down at the bottom what date it processed as well, so that I know it for my reference. And then for those of you guys who know me, with my kind of crazy scheduling on here, I'm just trying to find a card that doesn't have a whole bunch of other information on here. So I'm just going to actually show you how I do this as well, so you can separate who has enrolled and who has not. Also, be aware that when you are keying through the orders, if you get a error message, the error message will come up in red right after you've submitted the credit card. Try it again. So if you have to start from the very beginning and do it again, then most definitely key through the order all over again and submit it. If it doesn't go through, then there's a couple of options. So one, I do find I get a little bit more problems keying through my orders, especially kind of rush hour right after work. So I normally don't key my orders between 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday to Friday. I just kind of avoid that time. And then the other one is as well, so I kind of try to key my orders in off times. The other one is if you're putting it through, you can call customer service and say, this is my name, this is my account number, I'm trying to enroll a customer, I'm having some difficulties, can you please try to place it? You know how customer service is, they are absolutely fantastic. Give them the information, they will key it with you right there on the phone, and it might go through. If it doesn't go through at that point, 9.5 times out of 10, it's a credit card issue. And what's actually happening is that the bank is stopping the payment, protecting the customer from fraud. So all you would do is have doTERRA verify first that they can't put through the order, and then call back your customer and say, I've tried to place through your order, I'm not able to. I'm pretty sure that your credit card company is just blocking the payment as to help you, to keep you out of risk from fraudulent charges. So what I just need you to do is, can you please call the bank and tell them that you're putting through a doTERRA order. This is the amount, please authorize it to go through. That's all they have to do. I would tell them that the amount that they have to put through, because they have had orders that have gone through that have exceeded that customer's limit for the day. So just say I'm putting through $400 on it for a doTERRA order today, or if they're doing like the every oil kit, I'm putting in $1,700 so that they know what they're working with. And as soon as they're done that, they can just give you a call. I called the bank, it's good to go. It's that simple, and literally as soon as they've done that, I put through the order, boom, done, no problems, okay? So if you are having errors, it's normally one of those, or it's a miskeying error, but the system will basically tell you. Other than that, it's a card, it's the bank. And if you want to know what, that's a good thing, because if that was my credit card, and what if it was a fraudulent charge? So just tell them it's the bank trying to protect you. Just give them a quick call, let them know what's going on, and then we can process your order and you can get your products right away. And again, so what I do is, once I get their order number, their enrollment number, it goes here on the sheet. And then you guys know me with my contact cards. So the name, phone number, you know, the contacts, when I've talked to them, when I spoke to them, where I met them, that kind of stuff. But what I do on here is I will date it the day that I'm putting the order. So enrolled July 24th, 2018, and enrollment ID number. So I'll put that here, I put it in big letters, enrolled, and the number, so I have it. And then I normally always highlight, and I try to just keep my stuff the same. So for me, I highlight it in pink, and I highlight their name in pink. So especially when we have logos going on or I'm doing calls, you have people that have the same name, so like Sarah Smith or something like that. I can pick up the card and be like, oh, I'm talking to Sarah. This one, okay, I know, because this one's enrolled, I know who I'm speaking to, right? You're doing a follow-up. So it kind of keeps me on track as well on that side, so I know who has enrolled and who hasn't enrolled at a quick glance of a card. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. Again, the system is very user-friendly. If you have any questions, then call customer service, because they can put through your enrollments for you as well. And if you do have any other issues, 9 out of 10 times, it is a credit card. So just have your clients call in to their bank and have that fixed up, and then they can get their shipments even faster. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope that's helpful, and have a great day. Bye for now.